and you said it and you put it on your mama that you had the paperwork. So when you saying things like that, now we taking it as face value that you really believe this and you gonna stand on it.
Real life. If it ain't real life, it ain't
If it ain't real life, just say real life street star. You know what time it is.
What do you say to a person who won't give up their jury when something like that's happening?
No, give it up and then check in with the real people. So we're gonna find a jury and we're gonna get it because we know all the pawn shops, we know all the people that's gonna melt it down and everything like that. So as soon as it comes on their table, we got it. We okay, get it, go in that back room, make that phone call, put them on the phone. That's how it works.
Can one move around? Like, most people come to LA, especially like a rapper. He's going to bring an entourage with him. Is there
That
an entourage big enough that y'all
no.
just be like, all right, we chilling?
No, 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 no. It's no entourage big enough. It's like when I did it to Meek Mills. You get what I'm saying? I took his watch off, I took his chain off, he handed it to me. Nice, easy. He was a sweetie pie about it. So at the end of the day, it's like it's nothing that you really could do because when I walked in there, Fabulous, got out the way, Pusha T, like ran out the door because he knew what was happening. So when I walked in, the security see me and they see my team and they was like, "Oh, we know what this is." They broke, like like split right. As soon as they split, um, I said, "You know what is this?" He took it off, handed it to me. I was like, "I'm waiting for a payment." So as soon as I got the confirmation. I gave him back his shit. I read it like that. I said, "This is a lesson to you." So it's like a lot of dudes from Philly was mad at me for doing it and putting it out because they said that I kind of destroyed his career and his credibility. But it's certain things that Meek Mills was doing behind the scenes that was destroying his credibility by like popping it and thinking he was like that type of nigga because if I go to Philly, I'm gonna be on my best behavior. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be flashy. I'm not gonna do certain things. If I come to where y'all at in Dallas and stuff like that, I know the rules. I'm gonna be on my best behavior because at the end of the day, is y'all got everybody got real killers. So he's not understanding. He's thinking I'm on the top of my career. I could snort drugs and basically say what I want and get away with it. And then when it runs into me, I'll be like, it wasn't like that. But it is like that. We take things very serious. And that's why I said 607 Unc. He was lucky that we didn't get there 2 or 3 minutes prior to that because we had a time. And you see how Brick Baby left. He got up and left. He made an excuse to leave. You know what I'm saying? But 607 Unc, his wits went off and he was like, "Oh shit, this is the back door time." He knew.
Is there something that could happen in which, let's say, 607 Unc was still there and y'all got there? Can he just cop the plea and say, hey, man, this internet stuff and all right, y'all just need that admitted on camera or something? Or is there a point y'all want to prove and then he could cop a plea or whatever, whatever?
No, no, no. So like he was copping pleas on the phone and stuff like that, but it's not the same when you have to look us in the face and you have to explain certain actions that you was really doing. So it's like the actions that he was really doing um don't like like register to us because it's like we talking to you, we now know that you on live and you still trolling instead of being apologetic. And then when we say something, oh, that don't have nothing to do with Brick told me this and this, but it came out your mouth and you said it and you put it on your mama that you had the paperwork. So when you saying things like that, now we taking it as face value that you really believe this and you gonna stand on it. So that's the kind of things that he shouldn't be doing. And it's like it's not a good look.
Okay, so even going back to even the Meek Mill situation, was that a situation where you said, all right, Meek is just one of the ones that we're just gonna, go at, or is more so like, was he doing something that was like you needed to see him?
Yeah, yeah,
Or
no, he was talking about every city I go to, um, I got guns and sticks and all this other stuff, and he's not understanding. He was tapping in with the Bloods, and just like I tell people, we all connected somehow. Is a family member that's connected or whatever, and they hit us, and it was like, oh, Meek Mills is asking for guns and stuff like that. We was like, oh, he's asking for guns. He asking for us to come and protect him, but we out of it. This is where he at, and they gave it up.
you see the Chris Browns, the Lil Waynes, they all Bloods. When it comes to coming to a city like LA, and you're at the level of a Chris Brown and Lil Wayne, is the street politics come involved when those guys of that level who scream blood? uh does it the street politics come into play, or is it more so, all right, man, those guys are up there, they're good?
Yeah, okay. So no, Chris Brown is from a real blood hood in Compton, right? So he's from Fruitown, Paru. Little Wayne, I still don't know what blood he's from. So it's like, what blood gang? So I think he just say blood just to say it because he thinks it's cool. But literally, if y'all could tell me what blood gang he from, then let me know.
Yeah, no, I let someone figure that out on their end. Uh,
Because you have to understand when Game came in the industry, he made everybody want to be Bloods. You get what I'm saying? So they start turning like being Bloods. I don't know where Birdman from. I don't know where none of them they from. All they do is just say blood. They don't say where they from. You get what I'm saying? So it's like Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy is a real blood from Compton. You get what I'm saying? So he from Food Town Paru. So at the end of the day, it's like they get quoted on from different states, but they check in with reputables, and the reputables is like the ones that make sure they good.
the reputables, are they all in LA, like everyone? Because New Orleans, Texas, Detroit, everybody has uh their own Bloods, Crip, affiliates. But is it all, as far as where does it go back to? Is it always LA where it goes back to, as far as
No,
some type of?
so it's like the branch of it, like just like Jen Lee, right? He from Dallas, Texas, right? But he's from Rolling 60s. But he came out here and politicked. And so it's like when I come out there or whatever like that, I could politic with him on his ground, but he came out here to the motherland and he stood his ground, just like Little Baby did, right? Gunner did the same thing before he turned being a rat. So at the end of the day, it's like everybody comes and they check in and they do certain things. What's the dude from New York?
There's a few.
Yeah, no, but he was from Rolling 60s, and he came in, and I brought him to the hood, and he was good. So it's Dusty Locane.
Okay.
So when they check in and they go to the real hoods, and we see what kind of individual they are, they're not faking it and stuff, then they get a pass now. They don't have to do so much. They can move around the city and not gonna get touched because now they know we treat them like a homie, like they was born and raised in it. So if y'all planning on doing something to them, we gonna do something to y'all. So it was like we got like Josh Smith, you got like Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan, Draymond Green, a lot of people that's James Harden. You got a lot of people that's tapped in the industry that be good. Do you get what I'm saying?
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move. Hey.